Childcare in Colorado can be very hard to come by, and some families have turned to private elementary schools offering programs for toddlers. Now one of those private schools is in danger of closing.
9 News reporter John Glasgow has been following this story. And John, a Montessori school in Washington Park says it may relocate or it may shut down.
Yeah, parents will be the first to tell you how hard it is to find childcare. In some cases, the wait can be 2 years long. So they turn to private schools like this one here behind me, the Montessori School of Washington Park, where they offer daycare, kindergarten, private classes for children under 6. However, earlier this year, they were told that their lease is not going to be renewed, and now they're scrambling to find a place to go.
So this school has been around since 1975.
At the Montessori School of Washington Park, the focus is on little ones learning early life skills. The nonprofit school serves 75 children, 50 families, and 13 staff members.
The alumni, the staff, the families have a real sense of camaraderie.
Space is limited, according to the president of the school board, Ann Lee McCrae. The wait list for its daycare program continues to grow as demand for childcare soars across Colorado. According to the Denver Public Schools, Colorado's Child Care Assistance Program had space for 6,420 kids last year. Because of the demand for full and half days, they expanded the program to fit 6,600 kids. Some parents say it's still not enough, so they're turning to places like the Montessori School of Washington Park.
There are 72 currently on our toddler wait list. Child care is a real issue in Denver. There's a saturation issue as far as development. And, the average wait list is 2 years for the younger kids.
Now the school board is facing a new problem. As parents wait to enroll their children, the school says it's being forced out.
So we essentially have right now until June 30th of next year to find a new location.
The building is located right next door to the St. Francis de Sales Catholic Church. The space is owned by the Archdiocese of Denver. In a statement, they said in part, the lease is expiring and the parish has chosen not to renew it according to the terms of the lease.
We've exhausted all options. We've tried to extend our lease. We've looked at lease short-term areas in the neighborhood. We've looked at flipping houses into schools.
So far, no luck.
Unfortunately, we just can't find something that will fit. It's not an ideal situation, and I do wish we had an additional year.
So time is of the essence for this group. They're trying to find a new space. They're hoping that someone from the community can help them out. They are looking, as they mentioned, all over this neighborhood, but they're just now in a pinch. They say that even if they do find a space, they have to go through licensing and they have to do inspections as well, which is not an easy process. So anyone that can help out this Montessori School of Washington Park, do so. There's a link on our website, 9news.com, where you can contact and reach out to the school board.
Yeah, they're in a tough situation. What's going to happen to that building? Do you know?
That's a good question. We did reach out to the Archdiocese of Denver, and they say that they're in contract negotiations right now to bring in a Catholic school. However, they say that the building and the tenant right now, they haven't come to an agreement yet, so that's still up in the air. But for now, the school has until June 30th to be out of here.
That's interesting. Denver Public Schools is going to have all these empty buildings coming up, it sounds like, in about a year. So I don't know, maybe they could work something out.
Making preschools.
Yeah, they've looked into that, in fact, and they say that's not as easy as you think as well, because a lot of empty buildings, but there's a lot of things that they have to go through to get those spaces, and right now they say that's not an option that's on the table for them.
Interesting. All right, John, thanks. Appreciate it.